Now today we'll be installing a touchscreen radio for a Jeep Wrangler. Now if you like what you see here, I'll include a link to the manufacturer website where you can see the specs, the options, the price, so on and so forth. This radio here is just the very basic radio. There's no additional options. It's just everything you see here is what is included in the basic kit. That being said, the installation is very straightforward, so let's get right to it.
Alright guys, before we get started installing this radio, we're going to need to pop out this rubber cover right here. And that is, I believe, a 7mm bolt that we're going to need to take out. And we work our way down to this panel over here, right below the steering column. You pop this piece out. And from here, if you drop the lever, pull down and get out of the way, you'll be able to see another 7mm right there, and another 7mm right there. And then we're also going to need to take out this piece right here, and with that we're going to be using a trim removal piece kit that you can pick up at your local auto store. I got this one at Advanced Auto, and I got it in there. Let's try to pop it out. There you go. Pops right out without scratching anything. Now once you are able to unclip this module out, you'll see there's another 7mm down there. So there's 1, 2, like I said earlier, 3 and 4 right there. You just give this kind of one good tug, see it pop out already, and lift ever so slightly gently, as I'm doing here, and the whole dash is out. There you go. And then to continue this install, you're going to have 1, 2, there's a 3rd and a 4th over there, and you're going to unscrew those bolts. So once that's out, you should just give it one nice tug, and out goes the unit right there. It's a little hard to do it with one hand. There are tabs on the bottom here that you push down, and this one you push down as well, and this one is where you push down as well. So all 4 of those is what's connected to the back of this unit right here. So this is the 1 out of 2 parts of the new dash, and I took the new clips, or I'm sorry, the old clips from the old dash. I'll be reinstalling them into the new dash. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you'll see on the other part, there's more clips, so we have to transfer those over as well. Alright guys, so as you can see here, this is the second part of the dash, of the new dash. I replaced the plastic clips, as you can see. Here's the back of the Seicane radio, and you can obviously see, if I actually turn this around, the instructions on where everything goes. Okay, so pretty much self-explanatory. Once you get the radio, and the wires only can connect one way, so you can't really mess it up. Alright guys, so like I said before, I put the clips in, and now I just basically added all the wires. This right here is your antenna. This wire right here, which I will pull, and you will see will lead to a microphone and a USB. And just like the instruction said right up top, you know, this is what goes to, these are 2 external USBs. This right here is what connects to your factory harness right here. This right here will be connected to nothing. This connects to your antenna. This gets connected to nothing. And remember, this is your window module. So I'm going to hook everything up There is one more extra cable, which is this right here. This is if you want to run audio video to the back, and that goes right here in this slot. If you want to run a monitor in the back seats, want to do headrest monitors or whatever, or you want to add a subwoofer, this is it. I am not running any of that stuff. I'm just running your basic setup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to install all of these cables and connect them to there. One thing I forgot to mention, before you set that up, you want to install this dash piece first, because this piece, this big monitor piece, will slide over. As you can see, the tabs there. So basically what you do is those clips on the back side that we replaced will go back into the factory slots right in there. Okay, as for fit and finish, I just slid this on. Everything looks good so far. Where the gauge cluster goes, there's no gaps, there's nothing. Everything fits pretty well. Once everything gets tightened up, I think it'll be good. My only complaint is maybe right here it's a little off, but other than that, it looks like it's a part of the factory. Looks pretty good. So let's tighten this part up, and then let's get going to installing this side. All right, guys, the moment of truth. I'm not gonna lie, it's not secured in right now. I didn't screw in that bolt yet, but you know, once you push it in, the finish and the fit is okay. I'll obviously show you guys a video of that once it's done. Everything is all connected in the back. It's pretty tight. You got to make sure you tuck everything all the way in the back there so that there's enough room for this radio to have enough space. So here is the moment of truth. Let's try it out. Let's see what happens. There we go. We got something. I fished the cables up top, and here's the navigation wire below, which I will be sticking right under there, if you can see that right there. Right now it's loading up. I'm assuming it's going to take a while since it's the first time loading. I'm really hoping that this finish fits a little better than it looks right now. So starting Android, like I said, it's still loading. There we go. Let's see if we have radio. Good. This is FM. Let's go to FM. Let's see what happens.
I'm Judy DeAngelis. Duff Sheffield sitting at the control.
All right. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to screw that in. 2, 3, and 4, since now there's no screws. Oh, much of this time. Since there's no screws to hold in the radio besides this and that top piece.
So here we are with the finished product, and a quick thank you to Bobby for installing this for us. Did an absolute wonderful job. I would say in terms of the functionality, works just as well as an iPad. You don't have to press too hard on the screen. Whatever you're looking to press on, it works. No issues whatsoever. Also, this being an Android unit, you can download a number of apps. My favorite certainly is Netflix. Driving down the road, your wife, the kids in the car, they can watch Netflix. You just have to set up a Wi-Fi hotspot on your phone. Now, in terms of the downside, now right down here in the lower left-hand corner, we have a little bit of a gap. Now, the really thing that's interesting in this case is over a year ago, we installed a similar older version of this radio in a Jeep Wrangler, and the fit and finish was really, really good. But the radio stopped working after a couple of days. In this case, this has been in here for a couple of weeks, no issues whatsoever, but we have this slight gap in the paneling. Now that being said, I think what happened here is we've had a couple of over 100 degree temperature days, and I think the fact that this was in a box for a number of days coming from China, I think that the plastic got distorted. That's my guess. But other than that, that's the only issue that we have. But that being said, any questions, comments, please leave it below. We'll keep on testing the unit here over time. If anything comes up, we'll certainly note it. And until next time, thank you for watching.